Now, I'm not going to waste your time, and I'll cut straight to the point. California's housing market is shaking, and not just from earthquakes. In 2025, some of the Golden State's hottest cities are poised to cool off at an alarming rate. Home prices are slipping, listings are piling up, and for the first time in years, buyers are calling the shots. So where are prices in freefall? Which cities are seeing inventory explosions? And is your dream home about to lose tens of thousands in value seemingly overnight? From tech hubs to beach towns and inland boom burbs, here are the top 12 California cities where home prices will crash in 2025, a critical market prediction for anyone invested in California real estate. Number 12, Los Angeles. Palm-lined streets and Hollywood glow can mask a market that's losing lift. Across LA County, more listings are coming online while fewer buyers can make the math work. Stubborn mortgage rates keep payments elevated and add in rising insurance, especially in hillside and wildfire-adjacent neighborhoods, and affordability goes out the window. Sellers who assumed LA always goes up are now stacking price cuts and offering concessions just to get traffic through the door. Mid-tier neighborhoods that ran the hottest during 2021-2022, think Valley Pockets, the East Side and West Side condos, are seeing days on market stretch. Appraisal gaps widen, and buyers negotiating repairs like it's 2012. The star power remains, but the pricing power is fading. Number 11, Long Beach. Long a relative value next to LA's West Side, Long Beach soaked up demand from buyers priced out elsewhere. But when payments jumped and condo HOAs and insurance crept higher, the waterfront premium started to wobble. Urban core lofts and turnkey bungalows that once drew 10 offers now sit through 2 weekends with crickets. Add stricter short-term rental enforcement and a wave of accidental landlords trying to cash out, and you get a stacked slate of listings. Belmont Shore and Alamitos Beach are still gorgeous, but even there, list-to-close spreads are widening, and buyers are picking off soft listings at noticeable discounts. Number 10, Stockton. A classic boom-bust bellwether, Stockton soared on Bay Area migration and remote work fantasies. Now, with office stays creeping back and commute fatigue returning, that pipeline has thinned. Inventory has risen faster than demand, days on market have lengthened, and price reductions are no longer rare, they're routine. Entry-level homes that stretch local incomes in 2022-2023 are being repriced to reality. Investors who bought to flip or to rent at top of the market are quietly exiting, especially in neighborhoods where rents stop keeping up with carrying costs. Stockton's swings are famously amplified on the way down. 2025 looks like another chapter in that pattern. Number 8, Riverside. For years, the Inland Empire was the affordable alternative, but the word affordable doesn't mean what it used to. As borrowing costs stayed elevated, a median Riverside payment ballooned beyond many local paychecks, before taxes, insurance, and HOAs. Builders on the fringes are delivering fresh supply just as investor demand cools, and the resale market is competing against rate buy-downs builders can offer, but homeowners can't. More listings are sitting, more sellers are trimming, and more buyers are walking after inspections when the numbers don't pencil. If inventory keeps stacking into summer, the discounting will spread from the outskirts towards the core. Number 7, Fresno. Central Valley momentum hit a wall of affordability. Fresno benefited from spillover demand during the pandemic. Bigger houses, bigger yards, will work remote forever. But commute-optional dreams collided with return-to-office realities and stickier rates. Inventory is rising in the subdivisions that led the boom, especially larger 4-bedroom homes that require 2 strong incomes. Add fire and flood insurance wrinkles and monthly all-in cost bite. Sellers who price to last year's comp are punished with weeks of silence. Sellers who price to the market get action, but not bidding wars.
6. Ventura. Oxnard, Camarillo, Ventura City. Yes, it's still postcard pretty. No, pricing isn't bulletproof. Coastal insurance volatility and stricter underwriting have pushed monthly costs higher, while the short-term rental boom has cooled under new rules and softer tourism. Time on market is stretching in Oxnard and Camarillo, and even the core city of Ventura is trading more carefully. Buyers love the lifestyle, they're just unwilling to ignore the spreadsheet. Expect motivated seller notes, closing credits, and second-round price cuts to become more common as summer listings pile up. Number 5. Oakland. Oakland rode the pandemic wave, space, sunshine, proximity to SF, then ran into a harder 2024-2025 reality. Cautious buyers, safety headlines, remote work plateau, and high payments that don't square with local incomes. Inventory is materially higher, price cuts are widespread, and even sturdy neighborhoods are seeing thinner buyer pools. Condos in downtown adjacent corridors are especially vulnerable. HOA, insurance, tax stacks are tough to swallow at current rates. Investors, flippers, and first-timers alike are stepping back unless the list price already anticipates repairs and risk. Number 4. Sacramento. Plus, Roseville, Rockland Fringe. Sac was the darling of Bay Area flight, but once mortgage maps shifted, affordability did too. A surge of listings meets a slower, choosier buyer pool. Government and healthcare provide stability, but not enough wage pressure to carry 2021-2022 price levels. Midtown charms and East Sac renos still draw interest at the right number. Out on the edges, where new phases collided with resale supply, sellers are competing with builder incentives they can't match. If rates don't materially break lower, 2025 looks like a grinding reset into more balanced prices. Number 3. San Jose. Silicon Valley's wealth pressure is real, but so is buyer fatigue. When total monthly cost on a basic home stretches to eye-watering territory, even high earners balk. Tech layoffs and slower hiring ripple through sentiment, and the magic words "near the office" don't command the premium they used to. Inventory is up, pendings are down, and sellers are negotiating repairs and credits again. This won't be a collapse, it's a repricing. But anyone expecting 2021 velocity and premiums is living in the past. Number 2. San Diego. Perpetual paradise hit a pocketbook ceiling. Payments on median homes have soared beyond many dual-income budgets, short-term rental rules clipped investor wings, and downtown Mission Valley apartment supply is leaning on rents. Luxury coastal enclaves are still coveted, but price reductions are creeping into listing histories in La Jolla, Del Mar, and Pacific Beach. The condo market, once on fire, is now handing out incentives, fee waivers, and closing credits. Unless borrowing costs meaningfully improve, 2025 is the year buyers pick their spot and make hardball offers. Number 1. San Francisco. The crown jewel is unmistakably repricing. Office vacancies, headline fatigue, and a remote work baseline have thinned buyer urgency. Inventory is materially higher, and properties that once sparked 10-offer frenzies now sit through multiple weekends. Soma Mission Bay condos absorb the brunt, developers dangling sweeteners, while single-family in rock-solid neighborhoods still moves, but at negotiated numbers and longer timelines. SF isn't over, it's negotiable. For the first time in a long time, value buyers with patience have leverage. 2 more crash risk wildcards to round out the 12. Santa Rosa and Sonoma County. Winery weekend charm met insurance and rebuilding costs after repeated wildfire seasons. Carriers are choosier, premiums higher, and some shoppers simply won't engage once quotes arrive. Inventory is swelling in certain zip codes as move-up sellers rethink the next step. Well-located, well-maintained homes still trade, but the days of casual over-ask are gone. Expect deeper due diligence, heavier inspection credits, and longer marketing periods, especially in the shoulder months.
Santa Ana, North Orange County. For years, this corridor absorbed price out from coastal OC. But as payments jumped and HOAs, insurance, and taxes stacked up, the funnel narrowed. Investor concentration in some pockets is also creating noise on resale comps, with rent growth cooling while expenses rise. Townhomes and condos that were the entry ticket now sit if they're not priced to today's reality. The result? A cautious buyer-led market, with sellers learning to meet the moment or withdraw. Why this is happening, and why 2025 is the inflection? Sticky borrowing costs. Even small rate dips haven't fixed the total monthly because insurance, taxes, HOA dues, and utilities are higher than pre-2020 norms. Insurance friction. Wildfire and coastal underwriting add cost and uncertainty, scaring off marginal buyers and tripping loans late in escrow. Return to office whiplash. The move anywhere thesis broke. Commute math creeps back into negotiations, punishing far-flung boom suburbs. Builder incentives versus resale reality. Builders can buy down rates and throw in appliances. Homeowners can't, so resale pricing must bend. Investor rethink. STR rules tightened, rent growth cooled, and spreadsheets don't sing like they did, leading to quiet exits and sudden comps. What to do if you're buying in 2025? Underwrite the entire monthly, PITI plus HOA plus realistic insurance. If it only works at yesterday's premium, it doesn't work. Hunt stale but solid listings, 30, 60 plus DOM with motivated sellers. Pre-inspection plus strong financing plus realistic ask equals leverage. Don't ignore well-kept 2010s resales. The new build premium is steep. Older homes with upgrades often net the better all-in. Selling in 2025. Lead the market, don't chase it. Price to the comp you know will appraise, not to the neighbor's 2022 fantasy. Shore up the three killers: roof life, HVAC service, and moisture and plumbing. A clean inspection saves you twice. Offer what buyers can't get from you otherwise. Closing credits, rate buy-down help, flexible possession. Holding in 2025. Shop insurance early. Mitigate roof, defensible space, water sensors to access credits. If you don't have to sell, don't test the market. This is a price discovery year. Noise is high, patience is power. The bottom line? California's market isn't one big crash. It's 12 local corrections moving at different speeds. Los Angeles, Long Beach, Stockton, Riverside, Bakersfield, Fresno, Ventura, Oakland, Sacramento, San Jose, San Diego, San Francisco, plus wildcards like Santa Rosa and Santa Ana shaping the edges. But the pattern rhymes. More inventory, slower pendings, deeper concessions, and buyers who finally have time to think. If you're a buyer, 2025 could be your most balanced year in a decade if you budget ruthlessly and negotiate without emotion. If you're a seller, respect the moment. Today's price is not yesterday's. And if you're an owner on the sidelines, strengthen your house, your policy, and your plan. The Golden State is still golden, just a shade more realistic. Your move.